Ruslan, is that your son that does the intro on? No, that is a friend's adopted daughter.
That was made before your son could speak.
That was made before my son was alive. That was made in 2012, 2011. I was backstage. It's like the third time I met Kendrick Lamar. I was backstage. I was seeing him perform at the Pay Dues Festival. Shout out to my man Murs. DJ Quick had just gone off stage, and they had this very dope drop that went Top Dog Entertainment. Top Dog Entertainment.
So you just jacked it from the Kendrick show.
So I was like, yo, this is fire. And they just kind of filled the space.
While I was
like,
waiting.
Yeah, while you're waiting or while you're like getting into the next song. And I was like, oh man, it'd be dope to have like a little Ruslan drop. So I actually made it for my shows. So we used to drop that at my shows.
King's Dream Entertainment.
Instead of doing that sound effect or doing gunshots, which just felt cringe, we do Ruslan. So my man Bam, who produced Many Rooms, which is on Spotify, Bam made the beat for Many Rooms, producer friend of mine. They adopted a girl from the church who needed a home. She was in a foster care system. And so they adopted her. And then he, I think, had her record it. And DJ Rec made the drop. So that drop is over 12 years old. And by the way, there's been some weirdos that are like, that's sensual. Why do you have a teenage girl saying your name? Listen.
I don't even think they say it's a teenage girl. I think they just think it's sensual, which is sus.
No. Someone literally said, teenage sensual. If you find a teenage girl's voice, meaning they could hear that it's a teenager. If you find a teenage girl's voice sensual, there's something wrong with you, buddy.
And wasn't she like 12? How old was she?
She was like 13, 14 at the time. You have an issue with your head. So it's not intended to be sensual. It's just literally, which we can get deep in like caring for the fostering and caring for the orphan, right? Like that's what my buddy was doing. That's who was around. We made a bunch of music together. It goes way deeper than YouTube. And if you have a problem with that, like there's something wrong with your head.
Go to mastermyhabits.com.
Yeah, go to mastermyhabits.com. Get off the, get some help.
It's a you.
That's a you problem. Okay, but Ruslan there's nothing sensual about that. It's never intended to be sensual about that. It was literally like, be fun to put her on it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It'd be fun to have her do something cool, and she was a big fan of the music. And like incorporate her into what we're doing. And so that's the backstory of the Ruslan drop. If you noticed, newer drops have a dude on them. This is my man, Kurt Kennedy. I don't know if you guys have heard this drop.
Ruslan.
And it said that Simeon blessed God.
And it said that Simeon blessed God. Who is that? That's Kurt Kennedy. Shout out to Pastor Kurt Kennedy, who is not a girl, not a teenager. And so the newer drops, if you notice, is a pastor, and I just think Kurt Kennedy has a fire voice.
Yo, why does he sound so sexy on there?
Yeah. Why you got a black man?
Why are you centralizing a black man?
Why are you appropriating a black? This is the thing that's frustrating about this. Now you got me ranting. Gosh darn it! You know what's frustrating about this is like no matter which way to slice it, someone will always be mad about something.
Yeah.
Right. Like I'm working on a record right now, and I want to have someone read a Bible verse in Jamaican patois. I think it sounds fire. I'm not Jamaican. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna get a white dude to do it. I just think it's fire.
That's a white guy kink.
Right?
It's gonna be,
and it's like
gonna be something like that. Sure.
I want to take my money and put it in a Jamaican's pocket and have him read a Bible verse on the song for me because I think it sounds dope. Somebody would be like, that's cultural appreciation. Appropriation. It's cultural appreciation.
Yeah.
First of all. Second of all, I'm not doing it. It's not what's his name, son? Pull him up real quick. You know what I'm talking about. It's not Chet Hanks. You know what I'm saying? It's not Chet Hanks talking patois. I'm gonna get a real Jamaican to talk patois and read a Bible verse.
I asked Ruslan if he wanted me to do it, but apparently.
Yeah, I don't think so. So it's like no matter how people cut it, like there's always some weird complaint. It's like you want to put money in a Jamaican's pocket and have him say a Bible verse in Jamaican, which I think sounds fire, and it goes with the instrumental. I'm not making an island song. I'm not making a reggae song. It's a rap song. I've been making rap for 25 years. You guys are acting, they're acting like it's going to be this. You know what I mean?
The whole island massive. It's your boy Chetana coming straight from the Golden Globes, you want saying? Me father Tom Hanks presenting in a while soon forward come.
This is Tom Hanks' son.
Tune in. Yo, big up the youth them way out of Kingston. Me wake up this morning and me see the thing turn up. Internet gone mad.
Pause
Respect.
CP said he looks like you.
I'll take it.
That's Tom Hanks' son. And apparently they spent, he actually got saved recently. So I've heard. I'm not going to get super deep on it. But he was in Jamaica. Grew up in Jamaica. And so he did the accent and went viral a couple years ago. Anyway, I said that to say, people always get weird about anything. Like, always complain about anything. Like, we're not trying to create a sensual drop with the Ruslan thing. We're not, you know, Kirk Kennedy doing the Bless God drop is not something that is appropriating a black pastor. Like, there's just certain things that just fly aesthetic that we like, and it sounds cool and it sounds good, and therefore we do it. It's not super deep.
Are there any marginalized communities you want to apologize to? I don't know, maybe the Patois community?
Oh, no.
Nah. I don't feel like I've truly done anything offensive, so...
You don't see it as cultural appropriation. You see it as like a celebration of culture. Mm-hmm. And then it's like social justice warriors can like go kick rocks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. From my understanding, the actual Patois community liked it.
Yeah.
From my understanding, like I remember people like loving him. Oh, he's invited to the cookout. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like there's just like a small mob on the internet that just hates everything, you know? So anyway, let's move on.
Anyways.
After the incredible success of our Bless God prayer journal, many of you guys began to ask for something that had a planner. And so we combined our Bless God prayer journal with a brand new leadership planner that jam-packs the same things from our prayer journal with a planner, goal setting, leadership meeting, and notes. With the next pages, you can see different sections right along here of this leadership planner where you can start out with actionable goals, 12 months of calendar, our original prayer journal prompts, our leadership journal with the proven problem solution framework, and of course, just free write notes. This leadership planner is based off of Matthew 25:14-30, which of course is the parable of the talents. The vision of the planner is to help you make the most of your time, talent, and treasure. Head over to blessgod.shop and get yours today. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.